Changing tires on this thing. You know, he was the crew chief for Mike Stefanik's Busch North car last year, and they reeled off a really fast pit stop a while ago. He is down and away in 21 seconds. Here's Steve.
Glenn, Buckshot Jones has major damage to the left front of the 00 car. He had a great run at Daytona last week, finishing fourth. They want to run for the championship. Rick Pearson is telling Buckshot to go back out, but they've got some loose sheet metal, and I'm pretty certain they're going to have to come back and clip it off.
Wow, tough break indeed for Buckshot Jones and the Alka-Seltzer Bear Pontiac. Hoping to put 2 consecutive good runs together here this week at the Rockland. They've got a lot of work to do. We'll be back with more.
If I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it.
If I wasn't here, I wouldn't have believed it.
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it.
These people just witnessed an amazing demonstration. We put this Duraloop treated engine through the ultimate torture test. We drained all the oil, all the water, then flooded it with a fire hose. It kept on running because Duraloop protects your engine like no other product can.
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it myself.
Now, let Duraloop make a believer out of you. Duraloop, peace of mind in a bottle.
Where does Napa keep over 200,000 different parts? Right up here. Now remember, your belt tension on this is critical. What kind of car is it? Well, I'll sell you all the struts you want, but I wouldn't recommend putting them in without the right tools. I'm sure we have it. Okay, is it a 77 or a 78? Because they changed the carburetor in 78. Actually, that's not a stupid question at all. I know what it used to be. You don't stay at Napa long handing out the wrong answers, and I'm not planning on going anywhere.
America running.
You're so lucky. Not one gray hair.
When a woman can run her fingers through your hair and can't tell you blend away your gray, that's a natural-looking result. And that's just what you get with the hair color called Just for Men. Simply shampoo in, then rinse. In only 5 minutes, this unique formula blends away gray, actually matches your gray to your real color. So nobody knows, even close up.
I just love your hair.
Just for Men. It looks so natural, even she can't tell.
Let us lift our eyes toward the challenges that await us in the next century.
They shape what we say and what we feel. They teach and inspire us. They rise to power and fall from grace. They are who we see when we look in the mirror. Our idols. Our dreams. And now they've got their own network. CBS Eye on People. Available on cable and satellite.
Sunday on TNN Motorsports.
In a flash, it's over.
The first salvos of the 98 NHRA season have been fired.
It's like riding a bullet.
Now, it's time to lock and load again. The finish line is the target for the fastest drag racers in the world.
Catch us if you can.
Strap in and turn on the Yatsko Nationals. Sunday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And it's only on the leader, TNN Motorsports.
Welcome back to North Carolina Speedway, Rockingham, North Carolina. There's the owner of the 2 cars that have been dominating the show here today. Jack Roush watching Jeff Burton and Mark Martin run 1-2, but after this round of pit stops, that may change. Time now for our AutoZone Tech Fact. Busch Grand National teams facing some new rule changes for 1998. Glenn Jarrett takes you to the garage area to check them out.
The only major change in the NASCAR Busch Series cars over the winter were the side panels right here. They have made them straight up and down, just exactly like the Winston Cup car. Now, in years past, this side panel rolled under more like a regular stock car. NASCAR mandated this change to actually take effect for 1999. They gave the teams the option to go ahead and do it, and every one of them did it because it helps the downforce on the car, makes the car drive better, therefore it's a little faster. The reason for doing it was twofold. Number one, to standardize the Busch cars with the Winston Cup cars so that Winston Cup officials could work on Busch cars and vice versa. Also, it helps the driver get a better, truer feel in a Busch car. It's exactly what a Winston Cup car is going to feel like when he makes that change.
All right, thank you, Glenn. Brought to you by AutoZone, the more than 1,750 AutoZone stores across America. AutoZone for the best parts in auto parts. Here's a look at what happened with the leaders on pit road. Jeff Burton went in as your leader, comes out second. Mark Martin lost a couple of spots, but Glenn Jarrett, Tony Stewart picked up. He's going to lead the pack to green.
Oh, absolutely. He went right to the front of the pack, had a great pit stop. You know, you guys were talking about the guys that helped Tony Stewart get to where he is. Joe Gibbs, Jimmy Makar, Bobby Labonte, Terry Labonte. This man right here, Bryant Frazier, is the active crew chief on race day. Now, Bryant was the crew chief of Steve Grissom when he won the 1993 Busch Series Championship. Bryant knows his way around the race car, too, you can tell. Here's Steve.
Well, Glenn, you talked about Mike McLaughlin having a good run. They came in and absolutely nailed a pit stop, changed 4 tires and got back out. Also talked to Buckshot Jones' crew. They said that Buckshot hit the 51 car of Jim Bound. Bound had blown a tire and basically come to a stop on the racetrack, and we're ready to go green.
Safety car down pit road. Tony Stewart, your restart leader. 77 laps to go. This is the first time that Tony Stewart has led a Busch Series race.
Tony needs to get down into turn 1. Robert Presley went a lap down with the problems he had with the tire. You see him fighting to get that lap back as they head down towards the back straightaway. Right now, he is trying to make up that lap.
Yeah, and he's got a fast car, and he should be very capable of doing that. And now's your best chance when the cars are all bunched up like this.
The 92, Derek Cope, he's got the same idea. You see him looking on the inside, 3 wide down the front straightaway, looking into turn 1.
Tony Stewart hanging on the outside. He is your race leader. Presley, as we mentioned, about to go a lap down. Stewart pushes high. Derek Cope right back there with him, too. Former leader, Jeff Burton, second, right behind Stewart.
Think about another change in this series, buddy. Last year, the leaders lined up on the inside. This year, they line up on the outside, just like the Winston Cup cars do.
They're
and
trying
you see
to make...
what's happening.
Oh, my. Robert Presley almost crashed there.
Wow. Derek Cope to the inside. He may be the one to get the shot at Stewart. Stewart takes advantage to gather up about a 5-car length lead.
Right now, they're all gathering up. Gathering up their breath.
Mark Martin now and Mike McLaughlin. This is the race for third. Door to door into 3. McLaughlin high. Martin is low. And Martin gets spied and reclaimed third spot.
Not yet. He's still got to fight down that front straightaway. You see Tony Stewart, though, he's got a new guy there, Derek Cope in the 92 fighting to try to get back in this lead lap. And they have to do that. I know you're thinking, why are they doing this to the leader? You make up that lap, you've really done something.
Yeah, obviously, Cope's got a very fast car. I mean, he's passing the leader of the race. So if he can get back on the lead lap, he's got a chance.
Needs a caution, probably, to come around and challenge. Stewart in the 44-year leader. Burton in the 9 is second. Presley a lap down in the 59. He's been in the lead group much of the day.
And Mark Martin did get by McLaughlin there. They were fighting that. It looked like McLaughlin had the spot on him, but Mark Martin moved just right out in front of him there.
Turn 3, Derek Cope back on the lead lap. He is back in 24th spot. Last car on the lead lap. Here's Burton now challenging Stewart off of 4.
Darrell, you can see it coming. Jeff Burton can run a lower line up off the corner than Stewart. I think he'll get him before too long here.
What I see coming is a huge wreck back there behind them. Golly. If them guys could see behind them, they would drive. No wonder they're driving so fast.
Let's get an update from pit road.
Guys, I got a feeling that Bryant Frazier told Tony to let Cope go by because they need to save as much of those tires as they can for that last run to the checkered flag. So he wasn't going to race him too hard right then. Got a battle for the lead.
He didn't tell Jeff Burton anything. Jeff Burton makes the move on the inside there.
Burton has recaptured the point here at Rockingham today. 26 cars were on the lead lap a few moments ago. It's down to about 24 now, but this is a scramble. There's Cope in the 92, just got back on the lead lap. Burton in the 9-year leader, Stewart in the 44. Rides in second. You can see Mark Martin back there in third, and he has closed it right up. Mark Martin is really coming on strong here in the latter stages of this one. Steve Burns, what are they saying out of the Winn-Dixie pits?
Well, Rick, we know one thing for certain. We just talked to the crew. Mark Martin can go the distance on fuel, and they think his tires are good enough to race to the front also.
Mark Martin, of course, the master here at Rockingham in the NASCAR Busch Series. As we told you at the top of the broadcast, he has won 8 of the last 11 Busch Grand National runs here. He, of course, last year captured the career victory record from Jack Ingram with 31 wins.
Now, you want to see the difference in the guys that have cars that can win and the guys that can't. The 92 car passed and took the lead, but now he's falling back, and he was just running off of pure rubber. That's all. The tires on the car. Look at this now coming into play.
3 wide.
Whoa.
Mark Green to the inside. Tim Finoa, Dick Trickle in the battle for 7th, 8th, 9th.
Dick Trickle and Finoa just about crashed. Dick Trickle went in the corner very, very hard. Got in the 33 there of Tim Finoa. It was a wreck. It never happened. That's all you can say.
Well, poor old Mark Green, he was running 5th when the caution came in. He had a bad pit stop, fell back to 11th, so he's got a pretty good race car.
Bill Parsons with problems in the Duralube Chevrolet. Looks like, sounds like he's got problems under the hood. He'll come down on the pit road to the attention of the Duralube crew.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. You can hear metal hitting metal there.
That almost sounded like a tire.
Randy LaJoie to the inside of Dick Trickle to gain a spot. LaJoie was on the move. He had gotten to 10th that last round of pit stops. They lost a couple of spots, but now LaJoie is moving up once again, so give Randy LaJoie 11th spot. Right in front of him is his teammate Tim Fedola, who is 10th. There is your leader, Jeff Burton, who has opened up a lead again of 1.1 seconds. Tony Stewart has not been able to stay real close since giving up the lead. Team owner Joe Gibbs watches his young driver ride second at Rockingham.
Look at your recent credit card bills. You could be paying as much as 21% in interest rates, and it's not tax deductible.
If you own your home, First Plus can consolidate all your credit cards and other loans into one low monthly payment, and the interest may be tax deductible. Just call 1-800-510-PLUS. There's no fee to apply, and you'll get an answer before you hang up. So stop paying high interest rate credit cards that are not tax deductible. Consolidate them at First Plus. Call 1-800-510-PLUS.
Is your dandruff sending the wrong signals? Get Selsun Power. Doctors recommend Selsun Blue #1. So don't send the wrong signals. Get Selsun Power.
Now at Pep Boys, get any 4 of our 35,000-mile all-season steel-belted tires at an incredible low $99. That's right, any size, any 4 35,000-mile tires, just $99. At Pep Boys now.
Welcome back to North Carolina Speedway on TNN Motorsports. The GM Goodwrench Service Plus 200 today. Live coverage, our first live NASCAR event of 1998 on TNN. I'm Rick Benjamin, Buddy Baker, Darrell Waltrip. Topside here on pit road. Steve Burns and Glenn Jarrett today. And this guy, Jeff Burton, has just put the hurt on him, Buddy Baker.
He has that. It's been smooth for him, but other people in the field hadn't had it that easy today. I tell you, let's get some close calls on several times during the race today where people were in a lot of trouble.
Burton all by himself, stretching the advantage out over Tony Stewart. Here's the 52, one of the 2 Grubb machines. This is Kevin Grubb in the Prestar Bank car, and he has had a difficult afternoon. Look at this off of turn 4, buddy.
You see Grubb's right there. Oh, he gets tagged from behind. Very lucky to hang on to that car, gets it back under control on the flat part of the shoulder there, the racetrack. Wow, was he lucky.
Good thing this is a tri-oval, because he needed all that room to get that thing back under control.
There's the car he almost tangled with. Brad Loney in the 45. Glenn Howard Jr. back there. Buckshot Jones with problems in the 36 of Matt Hutter. Buckshot Jones had all that damage to the left front corner of the car. Hutter has been skating in the 36 car. As we watch this group work down the back straightaway, Hutter in the 36 started toward the front today, but has not been able to hang on. He's back in 19th spot on the lead lap. Jones back at 21st. Loney has shown 20th, so that's a battle for position back there.
You can see a lot of rubber buildup on the outside of the groove there from the camera angle. When you get in there, it's just like hitting sand, boy. You can really get in the wall in a hurry. A lot of buildup on the outside of the groove.
Glenn Allen in the 99, another driver who qualified very well and started up front. He's had a range of problems today, shown back in 31st spot right now.
The way that thing sounded earlier, I'm surprised he's still going.
Yeah.
Moving along pretty well.
The 5 cars very close together, back in the pack, running around 18th, 19th, 20th spot. Head down to the garage area. Steve Burns.
With Bill Parsons, had a great start at Daytona, finished in the top 10. Phil, what put you out today?
Well, we blew the motor. This is an engine we had left over from last year. Carl Wagner's doing our stuff this year. Undoubtedly, we should have run one ahead instead of this one we had left over from last year, but we got behind on the last pit stop, but we passed several cars since the last restart. I think we were, headed well on our way to another top 10, but it wasn't to be. I just want to thank everybody from Duralube, Honeywell, Goodyear, Chevrolet, all the people that helped us, and try to get them to Vegas. That's up next time.
As we watch Randy LaJoie work on Dick Trickle down to the outside of turn 1. LaJoie shown 12th, Trickle is 11th. Trickle's machine with some body damage, it looked like, too, buddy, on the way by.
Yeah, he's had contact with Tim Fedewa not long ago and got a little body damage there. They slid into each other, both of them racing very hard. And right now, the tires are getting really slick. The fuel load's getting down. These cars are beginning to skate just a little bit.
And if you look at the racing surface, it's gotten much darker, which means it's got a lot of rubber and oil on it, too, which just adds to all the problems. Makes it all slicker and slimier and slipping and sliding.
As you said, that Randy LaJoie showed us exactly what we were talking about. The back of his car just took off for the wall.
Here's Mark Martin challenging for second spot now on the inside of Stewart as they race through the tri-oval down to 1, and Martin climbs back into second.
Well, Robert Presley got by Stewart there a moment ago, and then Mark's going by now, so Stewart is backing up a little bit. I tell you, Robert Presley's got a fast car, buddy, on these long runs. He moves right on up through there right nicely.
Yeah, he must have had a tire problem earlier and got a lap down, but he's been consistently one of the top 3 cars in the last 100 laps.
Yep. Presley very strong up to 23rd now after going a lap down earlier. He had run up in the top 4 early in the show here today. There's Stewart backing up a little more now to Mark Martin. Martin still with 2.3 seconds to gain on his teammate Burton, who has led most of the way here today. Martin, uncharacteristically for him here, is sitting second.
You can see a contrast of lines between the first 2 cars. Right now, a lot of the cars are running around the base of the racetrack, which Mark Martin's famous for. His teammates running a little bit higher, which is the best we'll see later on in this run.
Well,
I'm sorry, go ahead. Tell us what you wanted to tell.
No, it just saves the tires a little bit. If you're fast, the car's handling good, he can move up the track a little bit. It's easier on the tires. So that's maybe the all. He's just conserving a little.
A couple of guys who had good runs going today. The 17 of Matt Kenseth. He is 5th, chasing Mike McLaughlin in the 34, who is 4th, and Kenseth turning in another good ride. Steve Burns.
Yeah, Rick, just heading back from the back stretch, talking to Phil Parsons. Talking to Robbie Rice early this morning. He said the car was just a little bit tight, but that Kenseth was happy with the car. They've obviously adjusted on it, and he's got it just the way he wants it. Let's go to Glenn Jarrett.
Yeah, Rick, you were talking about the job Matt Kenseth has done. He's doing a great job. He's in 5th right now, and he's closing on McLaughlin and Stewart. Matt started way back in 27th, but I tell you, this kid has really come on strong. I think he's going to have an opportunity to win a race before this year's over. I'm impressed by him.
Had some good runs last season when he came on board partway through the 1997 campaign. Certainly showed everybody a lot at Daytona last year.
I like his car number.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought he borrowed that from you.
Well, not exactly.
It is a number to pay close attention to, certainly, for all of us. Matt Kenseth riding along nicely in 5th spot. Here's your leader, the 9 car, Jeff Burton, coming up on 150 laps on the board in a couple of moments. Everybody just waiting and watching to see if they'll be needed the rest of the day. We'll be back at the Rock.
Cam, the cars are in the pits after a caution flag. Big problems for Jeff Burton. They had a great pit stop going. When they got around to the left rear, something happened. They couldn't get the left rear off. He lost about 5 spots. He come out. Tony Stewart beat everybody out. Jeff Burton lost 4 or 5 positions.
Well, there's Burton back up on the speedway. We saw a tire had gotten loose there down on the apron coming off of pit road as well. Somebody will have to go retrieve that as we take a look at Mark Martin, who should be able to restart in 2nd spot behind Stewart. We're going to show you how the caution came out here a few moments ago, just as we were going away to commercial. Trouble for Brad Loney in the 45 car up in turn 3.
Yeah, to back this up a little bit for that white car on the down on the bottom of the racetrack there, he was coasting into turn 3, and Loney here on the outside clipped him as they went down into turn 3, or whichever way it went, I couldn't tell.
The car on the bottom there was Hank Parker Jr., the white car.
And it looked like Parker had gotten into the wall maybe off of 2. It slowed and 45 clipped him going into turn 3.
Steve Burns, does this set up Mark Martin for another run to the front?
Well, it could, but I'll tell you who had the best pit stop down here, and that is the 17 of Matt Kenseth. When he dropped off the jacks and popped the clutch out, his team was high-fiving, jumping up and down. Kenseth goes out in the 3rd position. They just crushed the pit stop. Mark Martin on the scoring monitor we see is 6th.
Let's give a call to Elliott Sadler's group there. The number 66 has also moved up there just in front of Kenseth.
152 laps on the board. There'll be 45 to go next time around, and this could be a dandy. Stewart will be your restart leader. Sadler, Kenseth, and Jeff Purvis will be the first four when we come back for the restart. At the Rock on Saturday. Great to have you with us on TNN Motorsports for the 50th anniversary season of NASCAR, the NASCAR Busch Series. Tony Stewart will lead us back to the green flag for the restart.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be real exciting right here, buddy.
It already is. They're three wide getting into one there.
We're going to Vegas next week, and, buddy, we just got dealt a whole new hand of cards right here. So there's a bunch of players that haven't been in this play here before.
Tony Stewart better make it count right now. He's out in front right now. Blaze Alexander's holding up Elliott Sadler as they come off turn 2. Look back in the pack here, though. You think these guys aren't going at it?
Hey, it's showtime, buddy. These guys know it's got 40 laps. That's about what these tires feel good for, so should be great.
On board with Mike Stefanik. Earlier, a look with Shane Hall as he rides back in the pack. Stefanik making his first Busch Grand National start today after winning 2 championships last year in the Featherlight Modifieds and the Busch North Series. Down into 3, your leader is Stewart.
Elliott Sadler in the second place there, the 66 car running very, very well. If anything, he's catching Stewart just a little bit every lap.
Elliott Sadler, very, very strong late in the going. Steve Burns, are they happy down on pit road?
Yeah, you bet, Rick. We heard crew chief Sandy Jones say that the longer they run, the better they are. So if he's not real close right now, chances are he will be closer towards the end.
Boy, he is dogging Stewart hard as they come out onto the main straightaway.
Yeah, but I tell you, that Burton car, he's passed them high, he's passed them low. He's just coming to them and blowing right by them.
Roush cars did not fare well in that last round of pit stops. Let's go to Glenn Jarrett.
Guys, in addition to what Steve Burns reported on Elliott Sadler, they have been adjusting the track bar on that car all day. They adjusted it to 2 more rounds that time. They finally may have it to where Elliott wants it. Man, he is flying. In the meanwhile, you're talking about Jeff Burton. They're confident they can get back to the front. They're just telling him to take it easy, save a little bit for the end, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time.
Burton at the moment sitting in 6th spot. Martin, his teammate, who has been such a dominating force here in NASCAR Busch Series competition, 1 spot ahead. There's the 60. Martin right now in 5th. Burton is 6th. Directly in front of them, Mike McLaughlin, who is a factor as well. We'll show you a little bit further back. Look at the scramble, a little deeper in the pack. Jeff Purvis now moving back a little. We got Mark Green, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Randy LaJoie. This is for 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Looks like 3 wide, maybe coming off 2. We ride with Randy LaJoie.
That's why there's never a wasted shot when you're covering auto racing. They're racing as hard as the leaders, every bit as hard. Right now, moving up a spot in the national point standings, it means a lot to these guys.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been strong today. He's riding 12th right now. Randy LaJoie and Dick Trickle, they've been together on the racetrack most of the way, fighting for 12th and 13th behind Dale Jr.
I tell you, I just can't get it. I can't keep it. Personally, I'm watching Jeff Burton. So that is one show right there. He's just going high, he's going low, he's just putting it on.
I'm watching Earnhardt Jr. just like everybody else. A little smoke coming off the left front tire. Got a little fender rub there. Nothing to worry about on present time. But he's back by LaJoie and moving towards the front.
Mark Green is 9th. This is for 9th through 12th positions on the racetrack. Now as the laps wind down, 36 remaining. Your leader remains Stewart. There's Dale Jr. Right behind him, the champion LaJoie, 11th and 12th. Mark Martin, we go in car with a Winn-Dixie Ford. Right in front of him, Jeff Burton has gotten by now, so they've swapped spots. Burton is 5th, right behind McLaughlin, who's 4th.
Jeff Burton's car working well on the high side of the racetrack, low side. You can see Mark close up just a little bit. These cars that they come to now are harder to pass than when he was starting back way back. He's up there with cars that are running very, very well himself now.
Boy, he can do it, though. Golly, that thing is fast. It just makes me feel good when I see a car handle like that. It makes me want to get out there and drive.
Burton to the inside of Mike McLaughlin, whipped by Magic Shoes to grab 4th spot. Here comes Martin with him now. Martin on the low side. We take you back inside the Winn-Dixie Ford. McLaughlin able to cut him off for the time being.
McLaughlin on the high side. You're looking into turn 3. You can see Mark Martin look right back on the bottom, trying to get that edge coming up out of the corner. Draw even down the straightaway with McLaughlin on the outside.
McLaughlin in the Team 34 Chevrolet, the Gould's Punch car. They legitimately believe they have a chance at the Busch Series crown this year, taking it away they think they can from Randy LaJoie, but McLaughlin needs to move and needs to get close to the front here this afternoon. Martin gets by him from 5th. Further back, there's been a lot of contact back here. Back around 14th, 15th spot. A lot of activity back there.
Yeah, Buckshot there in the 00. Now, he's already lost one fender, so he only got one bullet left.
On board with Matt Hunter in the Stanley Tools Pontiac, the 36 car, being shown back in 21st spot. There's Vito right in front of him. He's 19th. Got Casey Atwood in that mix, too. The youngster, the 17-year-old from Nashville. In car number 28, doing a nice job running in the top 20 right now on the lead lap. So a very strong first outing for Casey Atwood as we got a look at his machine there a moment ago.
What he's learning most about is experience around the racetrack. That'll pay off in years to come. A 20th place finish will be wonderful, but what he's learned today, you can't put a value on that.
Robert Presley now with Shane Hall trying to get by. Presley, we documented how he had run up front early, had problems. He's very fast, but he is not yet up with the lead group, trying to get back and has gotten back on the lead lap.
Down.
Uh-oh.
I see Casey Atwood. He's the meat and the sandwich there down the front straightaway.
There's Atwood, Hunter. There's a bunch of rookies right there.
Shane Hall, the young guns, really working hard here today to pile up that experience and not pile up in the process. As Andy said there, off of turn 2. He has struggled today and has fought back. He is quick at the moment. Andy Santerre, the 47, running 25th. Laps winding down, coming up on 170 on the board. There'll be 27 to go. Your leader, Tony Stewart. He has been very strong. Glenn Jarrett, what do they think down on pit road?
Well, Rick, Joe Gibbs owns this car now. He bought this team from Bobby Labonte at the end of last year. And Joe just came to me and said all that trouble, all that traffic that Jeff's in is exactly what they want. They told Tony he needs to get as far ahead as he can. Burton has been about a tenth of a second quicker all day. But we're clocking it right now, and Tony is actually adding to the lead right now. Jeff Burton is reporting his car is a little bit more tighter, a little bit tighter than he wants it right now. So things looking real good for Tony Stewart. As I told you at the top of the show, this is only his 16th start. He's looking good for the win right now if he can hang on.
Darrell, as you well know, you've dominated races here. Once you get out in clean air and you're running the racetrack the perfect line around, there's a big difference in how you drive the racetrack. Tony Stewart's proven by himself he's as good as anyone.
This is a track where you can slow down and go faster. Back off early, get back on it sooner. And you have the luxury of doing that when you're in the front. You don't have to charge the corner. So that even makes you pick up speed, and you say, I'm backing off, but you're going faster. And that's the way this racetrack is, and that's what's working for Tony right now.
25 laps to go. Your race leader is Tony Stewart in the Shell Pontiac. His best career finish in the NASCAR Busch Series, a third last October at Charlotte. Maybe his first win will come today. We'll find out. Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina. Beautiful Saturday afternoon for NASCAR action on TNN Motorsports. The GM Goodwrench Service plus 200. NASCAR Busch Series second race in 1998. Tony Stewart making just his 16th career start today, and maybe his first win.
Mark just flew back by his teammate there, the 9 car. I don't know if something's happened to the 9 car. Let me tell you, Tony Stewart's got a comfortable lead here. If there's a rep on that kid, as far as I'm concerned, I've seen him blow it in the last 4 or 5 laps of a lot of races. I'm anxious to see if he can pull this thing off.
The one thing I'm concerned about, Tony Stewart has an open racetrack and proven he's very fast out there by himself, but lap traffic is going to be a main factor before this thing goes.
Yeah, and look at Roush, and Roush's 2 cars racing each other. Now, Mark just pulled over and let Jeff go back by.
Glenn Jarrett, what's going on down there on the Roush pits?
Well, one thing, Rick, is Jeff Burton has reported, as I said a while ago, his car's pretty tight. And I think what they were trying to do was to see if running nose to tail together would make them quick. It didn't make any difference. They just let Mark pull over and let Jeff go back by. But Jeff's car is too tight right now to run it. So,
yeah. Mark's car is actually better than Jeff's now. I think he drove the wheels off of it. What's wrong with it?
Casey Elliott Sadler in the 66. He's running third. These 2 cars, the 2 Roush machines, are 4th and 5th. Jeff Burton has been the dominant car here.
Yeah, Stewart's pulling away a little now.
Here comes Mark Martin on the bottom side again. They're going at it, man. I'm going to tell you right now, I think what they're doing is flip-flopping to see who is the quickest now in traffic.
Yeah, well, Mark's quicker. I can see it. Mark can run the bottom now, and Burton can. And so I think that's making Mark's car a little quicker.
If one of those 2 Fords is going to have a shot at Tony Stewart, they need to show it darn quickly because we're coming down 15 to go. And Tony Stewart is working on a 1.7-second lead. The driver to watch watch, perhaps, is Matt Kenseth. We're going to take you back a little further up the field. There's your third-place car, Sadler. Here's your leader, Stewart, now. And we'll show you back the lead he has built over Matt Kenseth, who is really a great story in his own right. There's Kenseth about 15 car lengths back. You can't say too much about that kid. He's running second.
Rick, I got to tell you that Matt Kenseth is actually catching Tony Stewart. He pulled it down to about a 15 car length lead right now. And if any